Llama Bibliotech, él se cree que como yo soy experta en marketing, yo le tengo que hacer marketing a su novia, a su mierda, a su Cottonwood Canyon crew that goes hiking with him. Dan un asa, I'm not his slave, él es un puerco, él es una mierda, una basura. He's a rapist, murderer, and thief that steals from me, gets in the way of me receiving money, lives in the era of telenovelas, but I barely even watch them, they're just for entertainment. Have a very well-rounded education. This bitch is just telenovela wise. Es un asco, es basura. You can decapitate Benjamin Suarez and his sons that rape me, that steal my money, that get in the way of me receive money. They steal my personal homes. They steal my personal vehicles just so that I'm recorded with my struggles every day. For him to masturbate to, for him to send it to Zamora Brady, Dollar Tree, Mobile, taxes, and say, Arlie no tiene novio. Mierda, pendejo, cuero. Then I don't ever want in my life. I've tagged the FBI in this post. You can give me money in person through PayPal. It's AR Blue Sky Designs Co. En lo que estoy pensando, straight to my heart. Arlene Lorenzo Art Shop, INTAYIAFAY, entire shop.
Que lo nuestro me miras bien,
What
me
else? What else? What
volverás
else? What
a
else?
ver.
I'm bored. My work. I miss Jaden. I miss Kehlani. Este tipo es un cuero, mierda, basura, asquerosidad. That steals my money, my personal homes to illegally misrepresent my children now that they're born, possibly to illegally prostitute himself as Jaden Kehlani. Alex te pone one say that is that Jaden. Those are their goals in life. Those aren't goals. They're basura. Dios en a lloró I wouldn't give him a baby. For what purpose? For it to torture him? Dan un asco, son mierda, asquerosidad, basura, cueros. Y se queda en mi casa sin mi permiso, me roba mi dinero. Ella se cree que yo vivo por Andrew y que yo sea lo viola. Es bruta, she doesn't know how to gauge and tell. Es mierda, cuero, asquerosa, basura. You can decapitate Ginny Gendaliris and Lorenzo Suárez. Ella se queda en mi casa sin mi permiso, me roba mi dinero, me roba mi crush, me viola mi crushes. People are gonna accuse me of being a hater of her. I've tagged the FBI in this post. Most of the content that I create is directed to anyone who wants to give me money, and also the FBI, so that this bitch se mate ella misma, because the FBI doesn't even want to waste money killing her. I want Jenny Candaliris Dendi Lorenzo Suarez to kill herself today. She's disgusting. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? She's a stalk basura, un asco. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Who's more? I am bored. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I don't have money for food. I'm starving. I want breakfast from First Watch today. Who's gifting me money? What else? 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 My payment through AT&T went through. So USA. It makes me uncomfortable. I don't know. Okay, I shouldn't be this poor. What else? 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 You can the capital Genies and the ladies Lorenzo Suarez, but she's raped me after she when he hurt me. Yeah. Esa tipa no puedo pero solo I don't know. She steals my home, steals my vehicles, gets in the way of her estate money, steals my money, she rapes Jorge Aviles. She bragged about it too when I was in my teens. It's so easy to rape Jorge Richie when you have amnesia. Who steals my homes, my vehicles, my money, gets in the way of her estate money? Te acuerdo que no se da mierda. Vuelos, starving, donde ella me va a matar. So she stalks me, waiting for that moment. Es un asco, es basura, es una mierda. Es infantil as fuck. Una terrorista, basura, mierda. What else? 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 I'm bored. I am bored. Who's getting money today? Purpose than she is, so I have no other. She steals my money. And then she gives an example. She's done this before of what I could be doing with my time instead of sticking to the penalty for her, and I would be profitable. She steals my money. I don't have money for food. She wants to brag. She's been raping for. She's thinks she's better than me. That doesn't exist. She doesn't have the riches of my vagina. She doesn't have my sense of smell. A bruta. She thinks that she can do her job for herself and then for me. Es un asco, es una mierda, es una basura, asquerosidad, cuero. Ew, 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 ew. And then you can decapitate fellow girls and she stays in my homes at my promotion, steals my vehicles, gets in the way of my it's more disgusting. Yeah, financially stable in my vagina, but I think the trouble finding people dealing with it. So she switched her branding to something that thought it would be more professional. She warned me of this, thinking that she can have a conversation with me that I can trust her. All right, you know, worship that type of shit. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? So she thinks to be better to stalk whoever I take out on dates or has taken me out on dates for her to rape and extort money out of it and be like, see how easy that was? I got a transfer money, literally anything. Dios, are disgusting, que asco. And then they praise her with more money that they steal from me with good job extorting money out of that one. Porque ahora ese se queda pelado is one person less dating, hopefully. So they're trying to decommission people to date to become like the only dick and pussy available. Guys, we're so bashful. We're Catholics, but we're taking it in the ass, okay? They're out of touch with reality. They're disgusting. For decades, I didn't even remember their names. I don't ever think about this leech. I just had her Facebook profile on Facebook for me to report to the FBI that she's trying to mock me, trying to get me to kill myself. Porque que ella tiene el pene de Andrew y esa celebración, ella es un trampolín. El pene de who, I wouldn't even know si el Anthony Capizano es Andrew o como acá Andrew. Or Andrew no está even in the picture. I don't know who Andrew is. I don't want to. I don't want to get to know who Andrew is. Ella me quiere dar la lección de los nombres de ellos y todo. When I don't want it. Se ha parado al lado mío y me ha dicho, este es Albert, este es amiga, y a mí no me interesan. Ew, dan un asco. They're disgusting. Es basura, no quiero decir. Ew, she raped when she was 4 years old. She got on top of a love interest of mine and started screaming at me, I win, I win, I win, I win, I win. I thought he would be available maybe by the next week, by the next day, after he washed his penis from so many women being on him. Y ella jura que me lo quitó ahí para toda la vida. Y como él no es worth pursuing, pues sí me lo quitó para toda la vida. Lo cogió de rehén when she was 4 years old. Es un asco. Pero él la lleva a la playa, él se lo mete por el culo, me enseñó videos de eso. So that I was sober, I just laughed and it's not a me. Ew, ew, ew. She wants me to think about how rich is. That's what she's after. She's disgusting. El cuero, mierda, basura, estos tipos no sirven. I suggest that you kill them today. These videos could be informally their trial. So I don't have to be in court. Cadillac, so cliché, que me roba. Y en suits, que yo ahora mismo yo un t-shirt y no tengo wardrobe. So ella piensa llegar a la corte en Cadillac que me roba y en suits y empieza que ella me va a robar de mi closet. Ella es bien lista, ella es bien lista. Ella ya lo tiene la narrative on her head of how she's going to show up to her death penalty trial. In my Cadillacs that she steals from me y en suit y con piezas todos los días de algo de mi closet que ella se haya robado mientras yo no tengo mi wardrobe. And es cuero, es mierda, basura. I didn't think that they would go through with this hate crime towards me. They're embarrassing. They're disgusting. They're so gross. You can decapitate. Benjamin Suarez, Lorenzo Sons that raped me, to steal my money, they get in the way of me receive money. I think their names are Andrew, Albert, Leach, Alex, Basura. So una mierda. Where are those things? Hot toys for kids. It's a popping one. Didn't I already look them up? It's not this. In the meantime, ¿cuántas veces han violado? ¿Cuántas veces han violado a 9 years younger me con el dinero que me roban? ¿Cuántas veces han violado a Jaime, if that's his name, con el dinero que me roban? They gauge who I have attraction to, and then they keep those people separated. They're like, no, stop, my thing. They're disgusting. I want to be on Tinder next week or Bumble. What else? 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 I'm bored. Where are those? I saw them earlier. I can't remember what it was. I'm starving. I'm ready for food. I'm gonna order food for myself through Uber Eats. You can decapitate Vietnamese horizontal assistance. We'll have. She didn't show menus in 2020. That was the first thing. She wants food. She needs to show menus. He has a plan. Has 3 girls that he takes hostage that are efficient, self-sufficient, most likely in a dungeon, trying to kill them. And he wants to birth them from zero. So he's mad at me that my first post wasn't food menus from Uber Eats or a restaurant nearby to my apartment. I don't need to save those girls. So yo publico lo que me da la gana publicar. Es mi cerebro, mi mano, es mi cuerpo, es mi computadora. Yo publico lo que me dé la gana publicar. He wants to terrorize me that he possibly killed 3 girls because in 2020 Porque he wants to give them a rebirth. Like, you were so rich with your parents, you don't need any of that. Give me all your money. Starvation, I've heard. And then they're like, okay, do what this hoe does. And they end up dead. And he takes them 3 at a time sometimes. Because they are so inefficient, they can't get it together. Like, I'm starving, but I have money. In a basket case, like, no, you have to stay calm. And beats them up because they don't stay calm. I'm not gonna participate in stupidity ever. My brain said I should post menus on Uber. I said, ¿para qué? Si yo no tengo que hacer lo que esta mierda me pide, ni las fotos de la comida que Yolanda cocina tampoco, porque esa es su favorita para cuando su madre se muera, que se lo mame y le cocina a él. And El Haya existed before he was born. Es un cuero, una basura, una asquerosidad. I don't ever want this near me. Hug me, it's rape me. It steals my personal homes just to entertain Alex in a onesie saying, I'm getting because that's so annoying. Because Alex is about the onesie you're getting. You can he wants me to head over to homeless shelters as possible. Homeless shelters are always full and they shouldn't be. He's never kids. Well, they're in my personal home. Ew. He wanted an ad for the Evans group. Que se mate. Ya se mató. O lo mataron. He didn't get to see that I talk about the Evans group live on social media. That would be hilarious. Is she jumping up and down with her boyfriend in Singapore? And say he took me back. He just didn't want to stress from this terrorist. And he doesn't mind that I'm making a worker. He's proud of me. What else? 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 It's not that it's less dead. But why are you now visiting me? But then now I'm a hostage of someone indirectly because instead. What else? What else? What else? What else? That was okay. So can I get that fun all the time and I don't. I don't want to be there. I was at a party. I just laugh at her. She doesn't exist in my head. She's a terrorist. She's disgusting. She wants to occupy time and energy.